Welcome back to the next section, which is extremely exciting. You will be creating the first post. So let's have a look at creating a post in WordPress. First of all, what I would like to do though is distinguish the difference between pages and posts and why we would use a page versus a post. Now, the functionality on creating a page and functionality on creating a post is exactly the same. However, they are used for two different reasons. Pages typically are the About Us or the static front page, Contact Us page. Posts typically are the ever-changing new articles that you'd like to create. Therefore, they are actually generally used more often. So typically on your website, you will have pages which don't change that often, stay quite static. The posts that will actually change frequently. So what we'll do is we'd like to create a new post, and there are a number of ways that we can start creating a new post. First of all, on the top bar, we can hover over the new and create a new post by selecting post. In the right hand pane we have the post, and if we hover over post we can then go and select new post from the menu that opens. Or lastly, select all post and we have an add new post button at the top. If we select that, the new post will open up. Looking at our workspace, we have the add new post title. We also have where we can type in the post details. You have a text field or you have the visual field, and the visual field will show you the what you see is what you get function. We will touch on the right hand navigation pane as well. There are layout settings that we can select if we have layout settings, and any of the other functions that's typically added by plugin. Let's go and create a new post, and we will just call this title. Go and add in any information that you would like to put into the body, and I will pause this whilst I add some information. So I've added in some random text. As you can see, it's only in Latin, and this is in the body of the text. If we look, we have normal functions for formatting our text if we'd like to. If we have, for instance, an area we'd like to bold, we can do that. Italics, bullet points, numbering. We can also insert a read more tag. This is quite helpful if you have a number of posts on your front page and you just like to expand to read more. Toolbar toggle that will expand into further functions that we can add onto our site. So for instance, if we have a subcategory, we can go and select heading 2 and our subcategory will open up. If we would like to bring this back to normal paragraph text, you can just go and select normal paragraph text. Alternatively, if we'd like to add a video or a sound or a photo, we can click on add media. We can go into our library and select any of the images that might be in our library. Or alternatively, if we wish to upload a file, we can go and select the file from our upload area, give it a description and insert to the post. Once we've completed all of the formatting, we can go and save this draft, and we will get a notification that this draft has been saved, and we can select the preview button in order to view what our post will look like. Lastly, once we are happy with this post, we can select publish, and this page will be published. Last things to point out is if you would like to categorize your page, you can actually select the category it falls under and add any of the tags that you wish to add. You can then go and update the page again, and those changes will be updated. At this stage, I'd like to point out, if you are on the text tab, it will actually show exactly what the text look like in HTML code. And that's the good thing about WordPress, is it actually convert your what you see is what you get post into the correct HTML code for you. Therefore, you don't need to know how to code. If we go back onto the post page, we will now see that our post has been published, and then on this page we also have a number of functions. We can now go and select specific pages, select bulk action, and move them to the bin. Also, if we get to the bin, for instance, we can now select all of the items in the bin area and then delete permanently, select the apply button. Go back to all of our posts, and all of our posts will be listed. I hope you enjoyed this session. See you in the next session.